Strategically located at the confluence of essential maritime routes, the island now known as Singapore, historically called Temasek, held significant importance for regional trade and navigation. Before European intervention, the island was sparsely populated. Its indigenous inhabitants led simple lives, primarily engaged in fishing and small-scale agriculture, harmoniously attuned to their maritime environment. Historical records and archaeological discoveries, such as ancient pottery and tools, provide glimpses into the lives of these early inhabitants, revealing a community deeply connected to the sea. The island's early history saw various interactions with regional powers. Its mention in ancient Chinese and Malay sources attests to its involvement in the broader network of Southeast Asian trade and politics. As a nexus of maritime trade routes, the island was a melting pot of cultures and activities, where traders from distant lands converged, fostering an atmosphere of cultural and commercial exchange. 1819 marks a turning point in Singapore's history with the arrival of Sir Stamford Raffles, an ambitious official of the British East India Company, eager to establish a new strategic foothold in Southeast Asia. Recognizing Singapore's prime location, Raffles swiftly established a trading post, envisioning it as a crucial asset in the British Empire's competition with Dutch colonial dominance in the region. Raffles, understanding the need for local cooperation, negotiated a treaty with local rulers. This pivotal agreement allowed the British to establish a formal settlement on the island, marking a new colonial era. The new settlement rapidly flourished as a trading hub, attracting a myriad of traders and settlers. Its free port status, devoid of trade restrictions and strategically positioned on key shipping routes, turned Singapore into a melting pot of cultures and commerce. The growth of Singapore under Raffles was significantly fueled by a wave of immigrants from across Asia. Chinese, Malays, Indians, and others arrived in droves, each adding to the tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions that define the multicultural character of modern Singapore. With its establishment as a trading post, Singapore began an extraordinary journey of economic transformation. This strategic initiative by Raffles laid the foundations for what would become one of the world's most significant commercial hubs, a testament to foresight and strategic positioning in global trade. Strategically positioned on the Strait of Malacca, Singapore emerged as a pivotal maritime stopover, a crossroads for trading and military ships traversing the busy waters between the East and West. Under British rule, Singapore experienced an economic boom, quickly evolving into a major port city. It became a linchpin in the trade of rubber and tin from Malaya, playing a crucial role in the network of British colonies. The port's prosperity attracted migrants and laborers from far and wide, transforming Singapore into a melting pot of cultures, languages, and religions, each contributing to the island's rich and diverse social fabric. The British colonial administration spearheaded significant infrastructure development, building schools, roads, and public buildings. These advancements not only improved the quality of life, but also cemented Singapore's status as a thriving regional hub. As World War II intensified in the Pacific in the early 1940s, Singapore, dubbed the Gibraltar of the East, was seen as a formidable British stronghold, a bastion of imperial strength in Southeast Asia. Contrary to its formidable reputation, Singapore tragically fell to the Japanese on February 15, 1942. Winston Churchill decried this as the worst disaster in British military history, a stark testament to the inadequate preparation against the advancing forces from the Malayan Peninsula. The Japanese occupation, lasting until 1945, was marked by severe hardship and suffering. The brutal regime committed numerous atrocities, including the horrific Suk Ching massacre, where tens of thousands of ethnic Chinese were ruthlessly executed. The harsh realities of occupation shattered the myth of European invincibility. This period profoundly altered Singapore's societal and political landscape, igniting the flames of nationalism and setting the stage for the eventual push towards independence. The colonial period in Singapore, despite its challenges, laid critical economic foundations. The bustling port and growing commerce during this era paved the way for Singapore's eventual emergence as a major global trading hub, a cornerstone of its modern economic strength. This period also saw a diverse influx of people, each bringing their unique cultures, languages, and traditions. This mosaic of communities formed the rich, multicultural fabric of Singaporean society, an integral part of the nation's identity. The colonial period was marked by significant transformation. Rapid urban development, the establishment of educational institutions, and infrastructure development were key aspects of this change, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of Singapore. The experiences of war and colonial rule played a crucial role in shaping Singapore's journey towards independence and nationhood. The burgeoning nationalist sentiments and the desire for self-governance set the stage for the birth of a sovereign Singapore. The colonial period laid the essential economic foundations for Singapore. Despite numerous challenges, this era set the groundwork for its transformation into a major global trading hub, positioning Singapore at the forefront of international commerce. This period also witnessed an influx of diverse peoples, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Singapore's society. The mingling of various cultures, languages, and traditions during these years shaped the unique, multicultural fabric of modern Singaporean society. Colonial Singapore underwent a significant transformation, marked by rapid development and modernization. The establishment of key infrastructure laid the foundations for future growth, setting Singapore on a path to becoming a vibrant, modern city. The experiences of this period, from cultural amalgamation to the trauma of war and occupation, played a pivotal role in shaping Singapore's identity. These formative years stirred the spirit of nationalism and self-determination, leading Singapore on its journey towards independence and nationhood. Following the end of World War II, Singapore returned to British colonial rule. However, the scars left by the Japanese occupation had irreversibly altered the political landscape and perceptions of colonial authority among Singaporeans. The Japanese occupation, followed by the reinstatement of British rule, catalyzed a surge in nationalist sentiments in Singapore. The period was marked by an increasing demand for political reform and self-governance as the seeds of independence were sown. In the post-war period, Singapore witnessed significant political developments. Various political parties and unions were formed, channeling the people's aspirations for self-rule. Emerging leaders, notably Lee Kuan Yew, began to gain prominence, advocating for autonomy and laying the groundwork for Singapore's future independence. In 1963, in a bid to strengthen regional stability and economic prospects, Singapore merged with Malaya, Sabah, and Sarawak, forming the Federation of Malaysia. This union was envisioned as a strategic move to foster economic growth and political stability in the region. However, the merger soon encountered turbulent waters, differences in political ideologies, economic disparities, and mounting ethnic tensions, particularly between Singapore's predominantly Chinese population and the Malay majority in the wider federation, began to strain the relationship. The brewing tensions eventually led to racial riots and deep political disagreements. These challenges culminated in a historic decision by Malaysian Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman and Singaporean leaders to part ways, leading to Singapore's separation from Malaysia and its emergence as an independent nation. On August 9, 1965, in a sudden turn of events, Singapore was expelled from Malaysia, marking the birth of a new, independent, and sovereign nation. This unexpected moment in history was a pivotal turning point for the island state, setting it on a path to carve its own destiny. In the face of newfound independence, Lee Kuan Yew, the first Prime Minister of Singapore, addressed the nation with a poignant mixture of resolve and emotion. He emphasized the challenges ahead, calling for unity, resilience, and a collective effort to build a prosperous future for Singapore. The sudden independence brought with it immense challenges: the lack of natural resources, limited defense capabilities, and the urgent need to establish a viable economy and solid international relations. These founding moments were marked by determination and a visionary approach to overcome the odds and lay the foundations for a modern Singapore. In the crucial early years following independence, Singapore embarked on an ambitious journey of nation-building. Focused on establishing a robust economy, the nation witnessed rapid industrialization, job creation, and efforts to foster a strong sense of national identity, unifying its diverse population. Key to Singapore's development was the building of modern infrastructure. Roads, ports, and public transport systems were developed at a remarkable pace, laying the physical groundwork for the city-state's future growth and connectivity. Despite facing numerous challenges, Singapore rapidly gained international recognition. The nation's leaders navigated the global stage with diplomacy and pragmatism, securing Singapore's place in the world through strategic trade agreements, international cooperation, and a commitment to social reform and economic development. The cornerstone of Singapore's remarkable economic success was the visionary leadership of its first Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew. His unwavering vision was to transform Singapore from a fledgling nation into a modern, prosperous city-state, a vision that he pursued with relentless dedication. Central to Singapore's economic strategy was rapid industrialization. The government focused on developing key sectors such as manufacturing, electronics, and chemicals, attracting foreign investment and nurturing a competitive business environment. Simultaneously, Singapore meticulously developed its financial services sector. Today, it stands as a leading global financial center, a testament to its strategic planning and adaptability in the evolving world economy. A key factor in Singapore's economic ascent was its strong stance against corruption. Implementing rigorous anti-corruption policies, the nation ensured a transparent and efficient business environment, further solidifying its appeal to global investors. Underpinning Singapore's economic prowess was a significant investment in education and workforce development. This focus on nurturing a skilled and adaptable labor force has been crucial in supporting and sustaining the nation's economic growth. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures, a mosaic of diversity. Its population predominantly comprises ethnic Chinese, Malays, and Indians, alongside a symphony of other nationalities, each community contributing to the rich cultural tapestry of this island nation. In Singapore, multiculturalism is more than a concept, it's a way of life. The government actively promotes racial harmony and inclusivity, encouraging the recognition and celebration of various cultural traditions and festivals, which dot the calendar in a vibrant showcase of unity in diversity. Reflecting its multicultural character, Singapore embraces 4 official languages: English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. English serves as the lingua franca, bridging communities and functioning as the language of administration and commerce, while the other languages flourish, preserving the heritage and identity of each ethnic group. Singapore's strategic geographical location, coupled with a stable political climate and open economic policies, has cemented its reputation as a key global financial hub. It's a city where global financial transactions converge and business thrives. The Port of Singapore stands as one of the busiest in the world, a pivotal linchpin in the network of global shipping and trade. This bustling port is a testament to Singapore's crucial role in the international logistics and supply chain. Beyond its economic might, Singapore is a vibrant tourist destination, famed for its stunning urban landscape and rich cultural attractions. It's also a burgeoning hub for technology and innovation, driving advancements in various sectors. On the international stage, Singapore plays an influential role. With its active participation in global organizations and regional associations, it contributes significantly to international discourse, shaping policies and fostering global partnerships. Since its independence, one of Singapore's most significant challenges has been the lack of natural resources. This scarcity has spurred the nation to adopt innovative approaches and strategies to sustain and diversify its economy, turning limitations into opportunities for growth. With limited land space, Singapore has faced the daunting task of efficiently accommodating its growing population and industries. This challenge has led to pioneering urban planning and development strategies, making Singapore a model of efficient land use and urban management. Situated in a geopolitically complex region, Singapore has carefully navigated regional tensions and conflicts. Maintaining good relations with neighboring countries and playing a constructive role in regional affairs has been a strategic priority for its foreign policy. As a small nation heavily reliant on external trade, Singapore is particularly susceptible to global economic fluctuations. This vulnerability has led the nation to pursue a diversified economic strategy aiming to mitigate risks and maintain stable growth amidst changing global trade dynamics. In an astonishing transformation, Singapore evolved from a third-world economy to first-world affluence in just one generation. This remarkable economic growth stands as a testament to the nation's resilience, strategic planning, and adaptability. Singaporeans today enjoy a high standard of living with access to quality healthcare, world-class education, and efficient public services. Consistently ranking high in global livability indexes, Singapore's commitment to the welfare of its citizens is evident in every aspect of city life. Singapore's strategic location, stable political environment, and business-friendly policies have established it as a leading global financial center, attracting banks, financial institutions, and investors from around the world, reinforcing its role in the global economy. In the realm of technology and innovation, Singapore has made significant strides, emerging as a hub for research and development in various fields. The nation's forward-thinking approach in technology is driving its ambition to be at the forefront of the digital age. Despite its small size, Singapore wields considerable influence in international affairs. As an active member of various global and regional organizations, it is often recognized as a model for development and governance, contributing significantly to global discourse.